welcome back. How are you all doing? You are here for a breakfast edition with Wi-Fi, so I shouldn't get the signal cut out or any glitches like tends to happen when I'm out with Cassie. Cassie is fine. She's still doing her doggy things. And my son just took her out, so it's all good. So, two things I was going to talk about in this video. One is MODEXUS, and they're all natural supplements. And it's kind of funny because I've been working with the company for a while. I've been using their supplements for the last 3 years. But I don't talk about it much because it's never been my passion to do sales, you know, like the traditional sales kind of stuff, even though I am a proud advocate of the company. But what I found out is I've been talking about their supplements the last year or two, and how much they've improved my quality of life. And I found out that some people that have been watching the channel here were going to the website and ordering, and I wasn't getting any credit for those customers. So, you know, it's kind of like one of those things, okay, I need to actually talk about the products and give you guys a way to, if you want to try their products, support me. Because I do spend a lot of time, as you know, making videos and channels. On the note of Pastor Bob Joyce, I've been getting some complaints, shall we say, unvalidated or unjustified complaints, that I wasn't talking about Pastor Bob Joyce anymore. So, Pastor Bob Joyce, Pastor Bob Joyce, Pastor Bob Joyce. Bob Joyce is a great pastor. He's a great musician. He's a great singer. He's a great piano player. He's a great guitar player. Okay, did I cover it for this video? What some don't understand and appreciate is I'm very capable of walking and chewing gum. And if you don't know what that means, it means I'm still going to update you guys on any news that comes up with Pastor Bob. That whole story that I've been helping to lead you through the last year. But I've never been tunnel visioned on Pastor Bob Joyce. And I don't agree that we should do that. However, perception is reality to some extent. So I realize that as I've been sharing video after video about Pastor Bob, Gene Ho, George Magazine, it will give some the impression that that's all we should be focusing on and stuff like that. Or that's all I'm focusing on. But that has never been the truth. And for the smaller, I guess, group of people who actually follow all of my different socials and channels, you know that I do a whole lot more projects and focused on a lot more things than just Pastor Bob Joyce, Gene Ho, and George Magazine. As much as I love watching all this stuff play out. And one of those topics that I talk about, post a lot on in other places, is wellness and natural stuff. Because, like a lot of you, my brain has just exploded over the last 5 years with all of the information that's become available and easy to find if you're looking for it. Who is that? I don't know how to say your name. Lil? Looks like Life, Atha 101. Yeah, parasitic cleanse, health and well-being. And again, I'm just like I felt like with Pastor Bob Joyce, I was a very, oh, hi Heather. Just like with Pastor Bob Joyce, I felt like I was one of the best people to share all the info with you because I've been a lifelong musician, songwriter, Marine band pianist, and band leader for 15 years. Hello. I've worked with thousands of musicians. I've been formally trained, learned through the School of Hard Knocks as a civilian, as a military musician, like you name it. I've had way more well-rounded musical experience than most musicians. And just the knowledge to be able to break things down. So where was I going with that? I was going with when it comes to other things like MODEXUS supplements and trying so many things to improve my health when I really needed it, going through cancer a second time and chemo this year, and I'm feeling great right now, just a couple months later after finishing that. And I know that I'm on the road to better health than I was before. And why is that? Well, it's because I've studied the subjects like crazy, and I've tried different things, and I also appreciated the fact that we're all a little bit different, and we've all been exposed to different things. So me or anybody else can't really tell you that, hey, take this thing, problem solved, right? No, it's not about that. What I need to say a few times in this video is, if you want to talk to me more about the MODEXUS supplements, which I should talk about a few of these specifically, but if you're thinking about ordering and trying, which they have a money-back guarantee if you're not enthused after a month or whatever, then I want you to email me before you order at MattSavinaMusic@gmail. And not only will I assist you, I will take care of the order for you. I will walk everything through for you. I will be your expert assistant. Because like I said, I've been talking about MODEXUS and their supplements and how they've drastically improved my productivity, focus, energy, endurance throughout the days. And some people have been ordering and I haven't been getting the credit for it as a customer. And it's not just about the money either. When I have a customer and maybe I know them through the channel, like I know have come to know a lot of you or whatever, then if there's special offers or something that those customers may be interested in, I need to know who those are so I can communicate with them. So it's not just a money thing, although, yeah, if I'm already talking about it, why wouldn't I want an extra income, right? I am totally, as I eat bits of avocado, I'm totally transparent about that. And I don't expect to be doing like regular sort of commercials for any company in the near future. Like a lot of creators do. And that's fine, that's their prerogative. Candida cleanse, yeah, I've heard about that. Nutritional guides based on blood type. You probably know a lot more about that subject than I do, Heather. But yeah, we're all unique. We've all been created uniquely by God. I believe that. And like I said, we all have different things we've been exposed to in our life. As we know, that has been a huge factor, if not the biggest factor, on all of the sort of health issues that people have nowadays, including mine, and how I got cancer 2 times. So anyway, shall we shift back to Bob Joyce? Like I was saying, the conversation is going to continue around Pastor Bob. He's still my favorite pastor and one of my favorite musicians, wink, wink. And that's not going to change. So those who are thinking, oh no, everything about the channel has changed. No, I just asked you guys to think a little bit bigger, zoom out all the way to the 30,000 foot view, and there's more things we can talk about, think about, and expand our community with. And like I was just saying yesterday, I want to expand this community to my Facebook page, which is also called MattSavina. And just some of you already have done that, but there's more places we can talk. Because sometimes with the comments and just the lives, we can't really connect the way I would like to. So I got 5 supplements here from MODEXUS, but I want to talk about my favorite 3 that I have felt an improvement in my body on day 1. The first one that I tried and loved is called Lift. And there is some caffeine in there, not too much, but the supplement is formulated so that it slowly absorbs throughout the day. So you don't get any jolt. It's not like an energy drink or a strong cup of coffee or anything like that. You don't even notice. But besides just energy that this does give you, it's really for your brain health. And so it's formulated to just help your brain to function the way it's supposed to, and thereby it gives you more energy. This, like I said, right from day 1, I've just had more focus. Instead of getting maybe 1 or 2 videos done a day, just one example, I could do 4 or 5 because I could finish that one and be like, okay, what do I gotta do next? And I was thinking more clearly. If any of you have any brain fog, or maybe some of you might be older and you've had more challenge with, like I said, brain fog, thinking clearly, this could be a total game changer, even more than it's been for me. So this one's called Lift. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, you don't even need to order. I can walk you through it. Just email me at MattSavinaMusic@gmail.com and we can talk about it. I'll help you out and make the whole process even easier for you. I think this is the second one I tried. The second one is called Tranquility, and it helps promote healthy blood pressure, which it did for me. Renews restful sleep, calms stress and anxiety, and it does. And this is something I didn't even realize how my high blood pressure was affecting me until I started taking this. And again, it was right from the first day with the first capsule I took that, wow, this stuff really works. It's not just like some of the many supplements I bought over the years where it's like, is it working? I don't know, I can't really tell, but maybe. These are not like that. You notice the difference. And then there's more, but the third and my other top favorite is the men's supplement called Cadence, which people say it's made my skin look like it's just glowing. It helps your body naturally produce testosterone, which low T levels is something that many, many men are dealing with for, again, probably a variety of reasons. Maybe not a huge variety, but definitely for a lot of reasons. And again, it was one of those things that I didn't realize until I took this and on day 1 realized how much my energy was improved, or rather how much my energy was just depleted from having lower T levels. But not just the energy, all day endurance. Like if there's stuff I want to do all day long now, I don't feel like I'm worn out at 5 p.m. or whatever. I can do more. This is actually part of the reason why I started going to the gym at the end of the day around 5 or 6, is because I still had plenty of energy to do it and just feeling good, feeling ready to roll. But before my personal experience, I would have to go to the gym earlier in the day because I knew that I would just, my mind, everything would just be depleted from work, stress, whatever. And an interesting thing I realized too about men's testosterone and the men's cycles is that, everybody knows that women have a monthly cycle. Well, with testosterone, it's actually a daily cycle. So if you're a guy listening to this, that was a light bulb moment for me because now it makes sense why, like in the morning, we might feel strong. We're like, yeah, ready to go. But then by the end of the day, we're like wore down and maybe just, we don't want to do anything except sit down, watch TV or movie or whatever and relax. So again, this was a huge game changer. And when I put these three together, it was like, I honestly don't want to live without them because they were filling sort of a void in my body for whatever reason, whether it was past foods I ate, toxins, whatever, and cancer 2 times, that I discovered that's what helped me. And again, I'm not here to say that it's going to be the magic solution for everybody, because my broader message is that if you keep trying the natural things and find what works, you're going to find it eventually, is what I'm trying to say. And I only know that from experience over this last couple of years because I have tried so many different things. A lot of things, question mark, what it did exactly. But some things, like these MODEXUS products, have worked. And it's been a huge blessing for me. Huge. But like I said, I only finished beating cancer a second time and finishing chemo a couple months ago. And I feel really good, all things considered. I mean, the only thing left is some neuropathy I'm dealing with. But other than that, it's because of the lifestyle changes and nutritional changes, without a doubt. It's for sure. So, yes, I'm going to keep talking about Pastor Bob, and you all don't have to worry because I can walk and chew gum. I can multitask, and that's how I am naturally. A lot of channels, most channels that you follow are going to cover sort of one topic, one niche, and that's it. That's what you get. That is not me. So I hope many of you will appreciate that and like that fact, that part of this channel. That's what makes it unique. And it's not really something I focus on selling stuff, but as a content creator, it comes with the territory. And it's just, if I'm gonna invest all the time to talk to you all and share with you what I've learned and want to help you all in a variety of ways, well, why wouldn't I lay out things that I think you might enjoy buying? Things that you're gonna buy anyway in some form. Most of us all buy vitamins and supplements in some shape or form. So that's my story on that. And I'm gonna wrap it up so I can finish making my breakfast and eat. So thank you. Thank you, Heather. Have a blessed day. I will see you all again soon, probably live later. There is some things I want to actually talk about regarding Pastor Bob Joyce. So, yeah, that's all I got for now. So take care. I'll see you all later. Have a good one.